Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jem, and I help business owners generate leads. And when they don't feel like doing all the prospecting themselves, I sell them ready to buy leads so they can skip straight to the fun part, which is closing deals. Now, I don't know about you, but prospecting used to feel like this endless, soul sucking grind. Hours spent searching, messaging, following up, only to realize half the people you reached out to weren't even a fit. But here's the thing, that's now over because now AI has completely changed the game, especially on LinkedIn. So in this video, I'm breaking down how prospecting has become ridiculously easy using LinkedIn AI tools, and I'm going to walk you through everything step by step so you can plug this right in after watching. Here's what we're diving into today. Now, first, I'll show you how to define your perfect buyer persona so AI knows exactly who to look for. Then we'll build laser targeted LinkedIn searches that feed you quality leads every single day. Next, we'll use AI to write outreach messages that actually get replies. No more copy paste cringe DMs. After that, I'll show you how to build follow up sequences that feel human, not spammy. And finally, how to automate your entire pipeline so you're not drowning in messages and reminders. And hey, if you're watching this and thinking, Jam, this sounds cool and all, but I honestly just want leads without the setup, that's fine too. I sell verified, ready to buy leads specifically for real estate, e commerce, and B2B businesses. So if you'd rather plug and play, I've got you covered. I'll share more about that at the end. Grab your coffee. Let's dive in. Let's make prospecting stupidly easy. So, before you even open LinkedIn or start using fancy AI tools, there's one thing you've absolutely got to lock in. Who exactly are you trying to reach? Because here's the truth, most people don't fail at prospecting because their messages are bad. They fail because they're talking to the wrong people. Everything I say here is so important. Like these small details really make a difference. So please pay attention. Now, our first point is nail your ideal client profile ICP using AI. Let's start here because this part sets the foundation for everything else. Think of your ideal client profile or ICP as your GPS. If it's off, no matter how smart your AI tool is, it's going to lead you to the wrong direction, wrong destination. So let's fix that. Now, step one, pick your lane. You've got to get specific, like really specific. If your positioning right now is something like I help business owners grow, that's way too vague. Nobody wakes up in the morning saying, I'm a business owner, I want to grow. It doesn't speak to anyone. Instead, niche down and speak directly to your market. For example, I help real estate agents close 3 more deals per month using targeted lead campaigns. I help Shopify e commerce brands scale their sales with paid ads and automated retargeting. Or I help B2B service businesses book consistent sales calls using LinkedIn outreach. See how much clever that sounds? The moment you define your lane, everything in your targeting, your messaging, your offers becomes sharper. Now, use LinkedIn AI Search Insights. This is step number 2. Now that you know who you want to serve, it's time to let AI do the heavy lifting. Inside LinkedIn Sales Navigator, plug in a few of your best clients or the kind of clients you want to work with and start looking for patterns. Then use AI to speed this up. Ask something like, what do these profiles have in common in terms of titles, industries, company sizes, and pain points? AI will break it down for you in seconds. Let's say you specialize in helping B2B SaaS founders. You might notice most of them are based in tech hubs. Tech hubs like Austin, San Francisco, or Miami have teams of around 5 to 50 employees, hold titles like founder, head of growth, or revenue operations, and they're struggling with inconsistent leads, poor demo attendance, or long sales cycles. Boom, that's your ICP snapshot right there. Clear, data backed, and AI validated. Step 3, summarize it in one clean sentence. Now you take all that data and turn it into a one-liner that defines your ideal target. For example, we help B2B SaaS founders in the US with 5 to 50 employees book consistent sales demos using automated LinkedIn prospecting. That one sentence becomes your North Star. Every message, search, and campaign from here on out should point back to that type of person. And the best part, once you have this nailed down, every AI tool you use, from LinkedIn search filters to ChatGPT prompts, will give you way more accurate results because now it actually knows who you're looking for. So don't skip this part because if you start prospecting without clarity, all AI will do is help you reach the wrong people faster. All right, Now that you got your ideal client profile crystal clear, let's move to the next step, which is finding those people in seconds using laser targeted LinkedIn searches. Now, this is where AI meets filters, and then those two combine, prospecting becomes when those two combine, obviously prospecting just becomes almost effortless. You're basically about to turn LinkedIn into your personal prospecting assistant, one that works 24/7, never gets tired, and feeds you high quality leads every single day. Now, if you ever opened Sales Navigator before, you probably know it can feel overwhelming. Tons of filters, endless profiles, and no idea where to start. But once you learn how to set it up right, it's like flipping a switch. So let's go step by step. For step one, set up your filters. Let's start simple. Imagine you're going after real estate agents in California. Here's how you'd plug that in. So, industry, real estate, location, California, job titles, realtor, broker, real estate agent, company headcount, 1 to 10 employees, keywords, Keller Williams, EXP Realty, Remax, or even Coldwell Banker. And, there's a bunch of others that you can do there as well. So, once you hit search, the Sales Navigator instantly gives you a clean, hyper targeted list of verified prospects, not random people, but the exact kind of agents you want to talk to. And here's the cool part, they aren't scraped emails or outdated leads from some shady list. These are real people active on LinkedIn and already categorized by LinkedIn itself. Now you're not wasting hours scrolling, guessing, or hoping. You've got more clarity here. Step two, narrow it down using activity filters. Here's a quick pro tip that most people skip, and it's why their outreach feels like shouting into the void. Go ahead and use the posted on LinkedIn in the last 30 days filter because let's be honest, people who are active on LinkedIn are way more likely to respond. And this has all been tested. This advice comes straight from thousands of tests done on LinkedIn. So, someone who hasn't posted in 6 months, they're probably not checking messages either. But someone posting about their listings, open houses, or success stories last week, that's someone who's engaged, and engagement means opportunity. So now you've gone from thousands of cold names to a few hundred warm, active, reachable leads. And that's what I call a win. Now, step three, save your search and turn on alerts. Now that your search looks solid, here's how to make LinkedIn do the heavy lifting for you. Save the search and name it something like active California realtors 1 to 10 agents. Then Google on those no, you got to toggle, not Google. So you toggle on weekly alerts. Now, what this does is powerful and simple. LinkedIn will automatically send you fresh leads that match your filters every single week. You don't even have to log in and redo the searches. It just keeps refilling your pipeline in the background. And you can rinse and repeat this for any niche. For example, if you're targeting e-commerce brands, search for job title, head of marketing, founder or growth manager. Location, United States. Company size, 5 to 50 employees. Keywords, Shopify, WooCommerce, Amazon seller. Or if you're more into B2B outreach, try something like job title, CEO, founder, or revenue ops. Industry, software, IT services. Company size, 10 to 100 employees. Each of those searches becomes its own little gold mine. And once you save them all, LinkedIn just keeps sending you new leads every week. You're basically automating your top of funnel. Now, step four, export and clean your list. Now that you got your dream list, it's time to clean it up because messy data wastes time and kills outreach. Export it to a simple Google Sheet, and here's where AI comes in again. Instead of manually fixing names, emails, and company URLs, let's use tools like Clay, Apollo, or Phantom Buster to do the cleanup for you. These tools can automatically find verified business emails, format names correctly, no more all caps, and even enrich your data with extra info like company revenue, location, or recent funding. So in just a few clicks, you go from a rough LinkedIn list to a polished, ready to outreach contact sheet that's 100% clean and verified. And here's what's amazing. The entire process, once you've done it a couple of times, maybe takes 20 to 30 minutes tops. That's it. A half hour setup for a week's worth of quality leads. Not bad, right? All right. So now that your list is clean, it's verified, and it's for the right people. So, but there's another part where most people mess it up. and they finally get a solid list and then send out cold messages that sound robotic, salesy, or straight up copy pasted. And that's where all the momentum dies. So next, let's fix that as well. List is important, but your messaging is just as important as well. These are all connected. If one of these steps goes wrong, then the whole system collapses. So here's the deal. You can have the best list in the world, but if your message sounds like a cold template or a sales bot, it's going straight to the trash. And LinkedIn users, they can smell a generic copy paste message from a mile away. That's why this step is all about using AI the right way, not to sound robotic, but to help you write messages that feel real, conversational, and personal. Let's break it down. Step one, give AI context. Most people make this mistake. They tell ChatGPT something big like, write me a LinkedIn outreach message. And they wonder why it spits out something generic like, hey, I came across your profile and I think we should collaborate for mutual benefit. Yeah, no one's replying to that. If you want AI to actually help you, you have to feed it context. And here's what I mean. Instead of giving it a lazy prompt, try something like this. You're messaging a real estate broker in Texas who wants to attract more listings. Write a short, casual first message that's 2 lines max. Now, AI knows who you're talking to, what they want, and how long the message should be. You've given it a lane, and that's when AI becomes very useful. When you add this kind of context, your messages stop sounding like they're written from a corporate robot and start feeling like they came from a real person who actually did their homework. Now, step two, keep the format simple. Now that AI has context, let's give it a structure that always works. This is my go to personal framework for LinkedIn messages that always gets replies. Line one, personal relevance. Line two, value proposition. Line three, simple next step. That's it. 3 clear lines, short, friendly, and easy to read on mobile. Let's walk through a few examples. Example for real estate. Hey Sarah, saw your closing deals around Dallas. Love how active you are in the market. We've helped agents get more listings to local homeowner data. Want me to show you how it works? See how natural that feels? It's not pushy, it's not salesy, it's conversational, and it feels like someone actually looked at our profile. Example for ecom. Hey Jake, noticed your brand's been scaling on Shopify. Nice work. I help stores run browsers into buyers with retargeting flows. Want me to share the playbook? That one's perfect for DTC founders or ecom owners because it complements them first and offers a clear value in one sentence. Now, an example for B2B SaaS. Hey, Lisa, I saw your company's hiring more SDRs. We help SaaS teams double book demos with automated LinkedIn outreach. Want to see how? Quick, clean, relevant. That's how you get replies. You'll notice every message follows the same rhythm. Open with personal relevance, connected to value, then give an easy next step. No walls of context, no awkward intros, no hope you're doing well. It's conversational and to the point, exactly how people talk on LinkedIn. Step three, use AI for variations. Now, once you got your main message written, don't stop there. Ask AI to generate a few different versions so you can test what sounds best. Just type something like, write 5 casual variations of this message that sound like something a real person would send. AI will instantly give you different tones. One might sound more direct, another more friendly, another more playful. You'll get to pick the one that actually feels like you because remember, AI is your assistant, not your voice. Your voice is what makes people trust you. So use AI to speed things up, but always keep that human touch, which is so important. And here's a bonus pro tip. If you're messaging people in a specific niche, drop a few industry keywords in your prompt. Use use language familiar to real estate agents or make it sound casual but confident like a B2B founder. So you got to mirror the industry's language, the specific niche you're in, you got to mirror their language. That way, the AI mirrors their tone, not yours, and it's specific to their niche. This is so important. All right, so you sent that first message. It's short, personalized, and actually sounds like something you'd text a friend. But here's the reality check. Even with a great message, most people won't reply right away. In fact, about 70% of your deals will come from the follow ups, not the first message. So if you stop after the initial message, you're literally leaving money on the table. That's why the next step is all about automating your follow ups, but doing it the smart way so it still feels human and friendly, not like a spam bot chasing someone down. Let's get into that next. Here's the catch: your follow ups can't sound robotic or desperate. Sorry about that. You don't want to be that person who's like, hey, just following up again. Did you see my last message? That tone kills deals faster than anything. The secret: don't sound like a robot. Don't beg for attention. Sound like a human who's confident in their offer. Here's how you do that step by step. Step one: create a 4 message follow up sequence spread across 2 weeks. You don't need 10 messages or complicated funnels, just a simple, natural rhythm that keeps you on their radar without being too annoying. Here's a rhythm that works really well, especially for US prospects. Day one: the first message. That's your initial intro or value message, the one we just wrote in the last section. Day three: add social proof. Now you want to show them you're not just another random person pitching services. You get results. Something like, hey, just thought I'd share. We helped. We recently helped a Miami brokerage list 12 new homes in 30 days. Crazy market right now. It's short, casual, and powerful. Tells them, hey, this person's legit without you saying it directly. Day 7: share a short resource. This is where you switch from selling to helping. Drop a simple value piece, something quick and actionable, like, here's a 60-second video showing how we built e-com audiences that convert. Might spark a few ideas for your next campaign. Notice how that doesn't really feel like a pitch. You're giving them something useful, and that creates trust. Day 14: the polite close. Finally, you wrap it up with confidence and grace. No guilt trips, no over pushing, just something like, totally cool if now is not the right time. Happy to circle back next month if it makes sense. That's it. 4 messages spread over 2 weeks, and each one has a purpose. Message 1 builds connection. Message 2 adds credibility. Message 3 delivers value. Message 4 closes the loop politely. That's a professional human follow up system, not spam. Step 2: use AI to rewrite each one naturally. Now that you mapped out your sequence, it's time to make it sound smooth and friendly. AI is perfect for this, but again, only if you tell it how to sound. Give it a clear, simple prompt like this. Rewrite this in a friendly LinkedIn tone, under 50 words, and make it sound like a helpful friend checking in. What does this what this does is strip out all robotic phrasing. No circling back regarding our previous correspondence. Nonsense. We'll get all messages that sound natural. And who would ever say circling back regarding our previous correspondence? That is so robotic. You'll get messages that sound natural with this way, conversational and easy to read on mobile. And here's a little trick I use as well. After AI writes it, read it out loud. If it doesn't sound like something you'd actually say on a call, tweak it until it does, because that's the goal. Friendly, not formal. Step 3: automate it, but in the smart way. Once your sequence is polished, it's time to put it on autopilot without turning it into a spam bot. Tools like Dripify or Expandy are amazing for this. They can automatically send your follow-ups with smart delays, randomized send times, and personalized first names so it feels human. That means while you're focused on calls, closings, or even taking a weekend off, your AI assistant is quietly keeping conversations alive in the background. And the best part, you'll never forget to follow up again. No more sticky notes or reminders, just a consistent, friendly system that keeps you top of mind. You wake up, check your LinkedIn inbox, and boom, replies waiting. Some are curious, some are ready to talk, and a few might even say, hey, this sounds interesting. Can we hop on a call? That's how you scale without spamming. Now, once those replies start rolling in, things can get busy fast. Let's talk about how to automate your pipeline and keep everything tight, clean, and organized. Now, you nailed your outreach, your follow ups are on point, and people are finally replying. But here's the thing: this is exactly where most people drop the ball. They get those golden replies, hey, it sounds interesting, or yeah, let me tell me more. And then they forget to follow up, reply too late, or lose track completely. That's painful because those are warm leads, people who already raised your hand. So if you want to turn all that prospecting effort into actual book calls and real deals, you got to keep your pipeline tight and organized. Here's how to do it the smart way. Step 1: tag and sort replies automatically. This is where AI tools come in clutch. Instead of manually sorting your messages one by one, Tools like Clay, Smartly, or HubSpot can automatically read and categorize every reply for you. Here's how it works. When a message comes in, AI can instantly detect the intent and tag it as one of these three things. Interested, someone who's open to a call but asking for more info. Not now, they're not ready yet but might be good for a follow up later. And not a fit, probably not your ideal client. Once those tags are set, you can set it up a step, you can take it a step further even. Route your interested replies directly to your calendar booking page so they can lock in a call right away. That means while you're sleeping, traveling, or busy with clients, your system is quietly sorting messages and booking meetings in the background. You're not chasing replies anymore. Your pipeline's handling it for you. Step 2, respond fast. Now, even with automation, there's one thing you can't ignore, which is speed. If someone replies and shows interest, they're probably talking to other people too. So the faster you respond, the higher your chances of closing them are. My rule, every interested message should get a response within 2 hours max. And here are the good news. AI can handle that part too. Tools like ChatGPT with the right prompts or CRM integrated AI assistants can instantly draft quick human sounding replies like this. Hey name, awesome. Here's my calendar link. Grab a 10-minute slot that works best for you. Or even, hey name, great to hear that. I'll drop my booking link here so we can talk through what this could look like for you and your business. It's short, friendly, and professional, and it keeps momentum going, which is so important in sales. Because remember, attention is temporary. The faster you respond, the higher the chance they'll actually book that call and turn into a paying customer. Step 3, track performance. Now that your system's human, let's make sure it's actually working, because automation without data is just noise. So track everything. Keep an eye on these key metrics. Connection rate, or pause reply rate, I guess. Yeah, we can do that. How many people accept? No, that's from LinkedIn. Okay, yeah, we're doing LinkedIn here. Connection rate. How many people accept your connection request? So this could be 10%, 20%, 30%. Your profile's gonna be optimized for this. Okay. Reply rate. How many people actually reply to your first message? Positive replies. How many are interested in learning more? Calls booked. How many of those conversations turn into meetings? And those 4 numbers will tell you everything you need to know about your pipeline's health. And here's how to read the signals. If your reply rate is below 10%, your opener probably needs tweaking. Maybe it's too generic or too formal. If your positive replies are low, you might be targeting the wrong people. Time to revisit your ICP. If you're getting lots of interest but a few book calls, you probably need a stronger CTA or a smoother scheduling process. Here's a real example that you can use and get more context through. A B2B consultant in New York was getting tons of connections but very few calls. We looked at the data. His connection rate was 37%, which is pretty good, but his positive reply rate was just 5%, which is not that good. After tweaking his first line to mention their recent funding round, that jumped to 14%, which is decent, and his calendar actually started filling up. That's the power of tracking. You're not guessing anymore. You're making data-driven moves that compound over time, and AI makes this ridiculously easy. Most AI-enabled CRMs and lead tools can automatically surface trends, show conversion rates, and even recommend what to adjust next. So instead of wondering why something's not working, AI literally tells you, hey, this message is underperforming, try changing your intro. That's next level efficiency. All right, let's bring it home here. We built an entire AI-powered prospecting system that runs on autopilot, and it's one you can literally start using today, and a system which I personally use every day. So let's do a quick recap here. You defined your ideal client profile using AI. You built laser-targeted LinkedIn searches that deliver quality leads daily. You wrote outreach messages that sound human, not robotic. You created smart, friendly follow-ups that convert curiosity into conversations. And finally, you automated your pipeline so every good reply turns into a book call. That's the formula. That's how you make prospecting not just easier, but almost effortless. Now, if you want me to help you set this up for your real estate, e-com, or any B2B business or any service provider business, or if you're thinking, Jim, I just want the leads ready to go, no problem. I can help you get verified, ready to buy leads delivered straight to your inbox or in CRM. Just send me a quick message or click the links below, and I'll show you how we can make it happen. And hey, if this video helped you out a lot, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Every week, I share real practical strategies make lead generation simple so you can spend less time chasing and more time closing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.